Filmmaking originated in the late 1800s in France. Film was a relatively new medium of art because the ability to make film has only been around for a little over 100 years. It all started with the invention of the film camera. The film camera as we know it was invented by Louis the Prince, who is today known as the father of cinematography. In 1890, Le Prince, during his visit to America, mysteriously vanished and was never seen again, which allowed for Thomas Edison to take credit for the invention of motion pictures. Which is fishy considering the fact that Edison is the type of person that would electrocute an elephant just for the sake of filming it. Tesla for the win! Film in its early years was usually used as just a novelty. People would pay like a nickel or whatever to go see simple things like a train arriving at a station because it was a new thing. People never seen anything like that before. It wasn't until this French dude called Georges Méliès came around that films actually started to tell a story. And if you saw that Martin Scorsese movie that came out like a year ago called Hugo, then that's who Ben Kingsley was playing a fictitious version of. Georges Méliès directed a movie called A Trip to the Moon, which is considered to be the first film ever made because it actually has a storyline and a plot other than just a train coming in the station or an elephant being electrocuted. The events of the Cold War changed film dramatically, horror films specifically, because of this fear of nuclear war. People were no longer afraid of things like Dracula and the Mummy because those are supernatural terrors. They had real terrors to be, scared of. So it created a whole surge of the 50s sci-fi B-movie, which had things like creatures mutated from nuclear war, nuclear crap, whatever. Also, the growing interest in space exploration during the time, such as the space race, caused the Alien Invader movie boom. As well as the cheesy science fiction schlock, the space race allowed for more heavy science fiction films to be made, like Stanley Kubrick's 2001: A Space Odyssey, and television shows like Star Trek. As hokey as it can be sometimes, Gene Roddenberry's Star Trek is actually really important because it critiques all the social issues of the time. Star Trek not only shows a society that has achieved world peace, but one that has achieved integration. The Enterprise on Star Trek is full of all types of different people from different creeds, from white people, to black people, to Asians, to Russians, and even homosexuals. Filmmaking was used during the Cold War to document events, of course, but there were many films about the Cold War. Some films were satirical, like Stanley Kubrick's Dr. Strangelove, which features like one of the greatest comedy lines in history.
Gentlemen, you can't fight in here, this is the war room!
Other movies such as Hunt for Red October, Red Dawn, War Games, and Rocky IV also dealt with aspects of the Cold War. After 1991, the filmmaking industry changed because it went through a surge of great modern original directors like Quentin Tarantino with his movies like Pulp Fiction again and Reservoir Dogs, Paul Thomas Anderson with his movies like Boogie Nights and Magnolia, Kevin Smith, David Fincher, and perhaps one of the greatest modern actor-directors, Tommy Wiseau, for his film The Room.
Hi, babe.
Oh, hey, guys.
Oh, hi, Danny.
Oh, hi, Danny.
Hi, Mom. How are you? Hey, baby. How you doing?
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Beautiful. Just beautiful.